Kia ora everyone and welcome back to Term 3. We hope that you had a great holiday and you're all ready for Term 3. Let's start the day with a karakia led by Whai Molly and her students.
Are we ready for the karakia, Pa?
Yes, please.
Kaya quick. Joanna.
Whakapiri ringa ringa, tohua mahinga, e moinga karume timata te karaki o te ata. Tēnei te mauri, tēnei te mauri, ka te rangi e tūne, he rangi atua, he rangi tipua, he rangi tawhito, Kia whiti ko te mātauranga, kia tau ko te māramatanga. Whaia kia tata, puritea kia mau, home huie tai kie.
Ko te timatanga tōu a.
Maya.
Ko te pū, te more, te we, te aka, te rea. Ko te wānui, te kune, te wē, te kore, te pō. Ki ngā tangata Māori, ngā rangi, rawa ko papa, ko tēnei te timatanga o te ao, ko tēnei te timatanga o te ao.
Toru a.
Ko te pū, te more, te weru, te aka, te rea. Ko te wānui, te kune, te whē, te kore, te pō. Ki ngā tangata Māori, ngā rangi, rawa ko papa. Ko tēnei te timatanga o te ao. Ko tēnei te timatanga o te ao.
Tituru whakamea kia tīna.
Tina!
Me hui e.
Tai kie!
Mihi atu ki ngā kaiako.
Morea kaiapuma.
Mihi atu ki ngā tamariki.
Morea tamariki mā. Kia ora.
Kaya koutou.
May we please stand up for the national anthem.
Kia piri, kia tato mai
Now I'll let invite Mr. Isao for his principal notices.
E mi nui atu kia koutou o ngā tamariki o te rumaki mō te karakia i te timatanga o tēnei wiki. So thank you very much for the karakia this morning, and thank you to Moroni and Halamihi for hosting this morning, and also a big thank you to the Travel-Wise leaders who were out at the front this morning doing their duties when it's very cold and it's raining outside. Welcome back to everybody, and well done on the efforts for you to be at school today. I know it would have been very difficult getting up and it's raining and it's cold and here you are at school. And I know some are still arriving, which is very good. So congratulate yourselves for being at school. And I'm quite sure it's going to be a great start for all of you. And it is the new start for everybody. Very pleased that some of you, the year 7 and 8 who were stood down as leaders, are now being back as leaders this term. So I'm very, very proud of that. And none was stood down after a whole term's warning that if you do the same mistake again, then you'll be sent home. And I was very, very proud of you last term. You finished the term off well. So now all of you, it's a new start for all of you. And we all make mistakes. The challenge for our school is that make sure you don't do the same mistake twice. The other challenge for our school is say we learn together, we lead together. So I want you to support each other so that you can be the best you can every day of the week, that you can be the best you can with your learning all the time. So when you support each other, that will happen. 1, you will not miss out on anything. 2, you're going to be the best you can in everything that you do. So I congratulate all of you. A very nice start to the term. And we do have a very exciting term planned ahead. It's our busiest term, and it's our last term where we can push to make sure you continue to learn, continue to achieve, and achieve our goals for the term. I mean, most of our language weeks are this term. So we start next week with the Cook Island Language Week. So I'm looking forward to that, so that we can all celebrate Cook Island language as well as Cook Island culture next week. Speech contest. I'm going to Christchurch next week for the National Samoan Speech Contest, and I'm not sure whether those in Masinvaya or those who are actually competing will be recording their speech again, but that's next week. A lot of inter-school sports, and I don't want any of you to miss out on any of the inter-school sports. If you are able to play, I would like you to play and represent our school the best you can. I've asked Mr. Lemanu about an exciting program for William Pike because of the fact we missed out on some parts of William Pike. So there will be some activities organised for those of you in William Pike. I've also asked Atia and Mr. Lemanu to organise some more outings for our seniors this term. There's sports camp, and I know all of you would like to go to sports camp, and it's a pity that not all of you are going to attend, because there will be so many other schools that will be at the sports camp. So for those of you who have been selected and would like to go to the sports camp, there's a lot expected of you this term, and I don't want anybody to miss out on that. Got three-way conversations coming up where I want you to report to your parents about your learning. So I've asked the teachers this morning to make sure you practice saying to your parents, this is what I've learned this term or since the start of the year. Some of you would like me to come and test you with your spelling and with your maths, but I'd like to actually come and ask you some general knowledge questions when I can. So it's a very, very exciting term planned for all of us. And I'd like you to make sure that you take part in all the activities planned for the term. You probably can tell from my voice that there's something wrong with me, and there was. I actually had COVID. I came back from Australia and I thought I'll never have COVID, and then I was in bed for 7 days. It was very boring to be here. So the only thing I've still got a froggy, croaky voice. And that's why we shared with the staff this morning. I wanted to continue to look after each other, wear your mask when you're inside, and be mindful to make sure you don't share it with your elderly parents, your grandparents at home, or others at home. And I hope you won't take any of the viruses from the school to home. So make sure you wear your masks. We've got a lot of masks at school. Welcome to our new students. I'm still meeting with some parents who like to bring their students to Sutton Park, so I'm meeting with them today. But if they do turn up, if I say yes, then you will have some new students in your class starting before the end of this week. For this term, it's just one thing I'd like you to think about this week. It's about persevering with things. It's about sticking to something until you've actually done it and done it to the best you can. Sometimes when you are challenged with something, you most likely say, oh, I can't be bothered. But that's not part of our school. Our school sees that we're going to stick to things until it's done and done to the best we can. So I want you to repeat after me. I will stick to the task. I will stick to the task until it is done. Just one thing. I just want you to think about that. So welcome back and have a wonderful, wonderful start of the term. Thank you, Moroni and Halami.
The quote for the week is, if you don't go after what you want, you'll never have it. If you don't ask, the answer is always no. If you don't step forward, you're always in the same place. Hope this quote helps you feel motivated and ready to learn.
Thank you for joining us for assembly, everyone. Have a wonderful and blessed week. Thank you.